Hey, it's Dr. Bonnie, and I just wanted to share with you about allergy clearing and how that works. First of all, allergy clearing is not a treatment for allergies, it is not a cure for allergies, and it is not diagnostic. All we're doing is looking at what your body, using muscle testing, what your body is responding to negatively, and then we're desensitizing that. Let me share with you a little bit about how allergies work in the body. So this is, I just made some drawings here to share with you. So this is an allergy bucket. When your allergies, when things that your body is sensitive to fill up the allergy bucket, eventually it will overflow and that creates symptoms. Here we have with medication. Medication doesn't get rid of the allergies, but what it does is it makes the bucket bigger so that you don't feel symptoms as easily. Okay, because here's the allergies coming up, big bucket. Okay, then we enter the alternative health world. And some of you might be also taking supplements. You might be taking supplements and medications. What these supplements do is they basically put a hole in your allergy bucket, meaning they help your body handle whatever you're exposed to better so that the bucket doesn't overflow. With allergy clearing, what we're doing is basically putting a cap on the sensitivities. The bucket just doesn't fill up because it's not experiencing, the body isn't experiencing the sensitivity as much. And I do need to say this is not a treatment for allergies and it is not a cure. Okay. It's important to understand muscle testing in order to, I have to be able to muscle test you. I do have another video that I've created. I created it quite some time ago that explains muscle testing. So I have a clip from that video either in the description of this or in the comment section. When we do the muscle testing, so just briefly here, that's where I push on your arm to see if it's locked or unlocked. Whether it's locked or strong or weak or unlocked doesn't mean good or bad. It's just information from the body. For example, if you think of somebody that you really love, you're likely to be having a stronger arm than if you think of somebody that's irritating you or something that irritates you. It's likely to have your arm go weak. So there's a process to the muscle testing, and we do that process where I check organs at your body as a whole, and then I check different organs in your body to see if whatever the substance is creating sensitivity for you. So I'll show you the little room we have for the space that we have for allergy clearing. So right here, I've got a little table of tools of the trade, and then over here, we've got the table where you will be sitting here. This is my instruction guide for myself. Got a folder here, and in here there are vials that I will be testing you with. These vials are homeopathic vials, if you've heard of that. These are no-sodes, meaning that they have the essence of whatever product it is that you might be sensitive to. Everybody that comes in for if you're coming in for alpha-gal in particular, I'm also going to test you, do a screening on the first 14 of the allergy vials. They have things in them like chicken, corn, dairy, egg, just to see if you're sensitive to any of these. If you have a low number of sensitivity, then that means nothing else is really filling your bucket. If you have a sensitivity to quite a few of these, that means other things are filling up your allergy bucket, and then when you're exposed to the alpha-gal, that's making it erupt. So any of these can fill it. Anything from the allergy clearing vials can be filling up your bucket. So we want to see how much is filling up your bucket, what is filling up your bucket, and then if you do have other things filling up your bucket, in the screening I can let you know what those are, and you can avoid them if you want, or we can talk about clearing those as well. Okay, how does the clearing process work? Well, I will do what's called a body scan, and that's explained in the other video. And once we figure out, trying to figure out how to explain it, once we figure out what's active as far as if there's any areas that need to be checked with the allergy substance, we'll do that. I'm assuming that if you're coming in for alpha-gal that you are sensitive to alpha-gal, so we'll do that alpha-gal clearing even when you come in for the screening. The alpha-gal clearing, how that works is I'll muscle test you with this vial in my hand. This does not have the alpha-gal substance in there, it just has the frequency, so we're not exposing you to anything directly. You will put this with the alpha-gal on your lap, and I'll do some muscle testing while you're sitting there. Then what we do is use this laser, and what I do is I put this laser for a few seconds on different points on your arms, around your face, and on your legs. So it is important that you wear light colored clothing that the laser can get through. So like this one, it's white, doesn't get through as strongly as not having anything. So light, thinner colored clothing. You'll be seated. I'll do this on your body. Then you'll stand up and face away from me. And when you face away from me, what I'll do is some laser or tapping on your back. I'll instruct you in doing some breathing, like hold your breath for a couple seconds, pant for a couple seconds, breathe normally, for example. And then once that's done, you sit down. I'm going to recheck these vials. You're going to actually hold this while I do that. You're going to sit down. I'm going to recheck the vial on you and see if we've created a desensitization in the body. If not, we'll redo a little bit of the process. Once that's done, you're done. There are points where you'll be brushing your chest, brushing your hands. Once that process is done, you'll go on your way, and 24 to 48 hours, ideally within 24 to 36 hours, you're going to come back and we're going to recheck the vials that we did. So if you came in for alpha-gal, we'll recheck the alpha-gal vial and see if we've been able to stabilize your allergy bucket for that particular substance. If you have, then the process was successful. When you go out, it does not mean that you're not allergic to the substance anymore. It means that you should be less reactive. So it doesn't mean you can go out and have a burger or anything like that. What it does mean is you can go out and kind of test your sensitivity to it and see if you can, for people who can't even be in a room with it, you're gonna be in a room with it and see if that is good, if that works for you. Want you to be safe with it for the alpha-gal in particular, because that is life-threatening. If you just go out and eat a burger, that is not recommended. But we do want you to be able to just be less reactive to it. And of course, if you're on any medications, you keep taking the medications, keep doing whatever your medical provider tells you to do, who's managing your alpha-gal. So again, it's not a cure-all. It's just to help not fill up that bucket as quickly. If you know anybody who's had allergy clearings, you might touch base with them to see what their experience is and what their results are. Okay, I hope that's clear. And if you want to reach out so that we can check you for the process, see if you are sensitive to alpha-gal, we can do that. The number at the office is 618-351-9364. You're welcome to text the office and we can see about getting you scheduled for an appointment. All right, let me know if you have any questions as well. Thanks.